Yeah, okay. I don't know. Is that like in the north, south,
Yeah,
east,
it's in
west, or something?
the, okay, in Colombia we have six regions, okay? Colombia is divided in regions. So we have six. And Medellin is located in the Andina region, okay? It's in the
Yeah, okay.
in the center of Colombia.
Cool. Nice. That's cool. So in the you're central. And so what do you do? What do you do in Colombia? What's your job? What's your profession?
Okay, I'm a Spanish teacher in Italki.
Oh, okay. You're on iTalki as well. Oh, nice, nice. That's good. That's good. You're
Yes,
you're you're my colleague. We're colleagues, you
yes, you're
know?
right.
That's
And
cool. So how is it? Do you enjoy it? Is it nice? Is it easy? Is it hard?
yeah, being honest with you, it had been the best job that I have in my life.
Oh, nice, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Best
Because
job.
for me it's more than a job. It's like the opportunity to connect with different people worldwide and becoming a friend and know more about the culture.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, for me, it have been a really good opportunity. Hmm. It has
that is
changed.
good. That's good. It's nice. It's nice to hear somebody say that because that's true. That's very true. Like, I've spoken to a few other teachers, and you know, there's a lot complain. They complain about it, but it is true. Like, it's nice. It's nice to be able to just speak to people. One minute you're speaking to someone from, like America, next minute they're from Spain, then like Portugal, or from like, from Russia, or Turkey. Is just random, random parts of the world. So it is nice. It's enjoyable. So that's good. And how long have you been doing it?
More than 4 years.
More than
Yeah,
four
around
years
four
now.
years. Yeah,
Cool.
four
That's good.
years. But yeah, it's a really good experience for me, or personally, I have had a really good friends.
Nice.
And yes, it's for me, it's amazing. For example, it have the capacity to change my day. For example, sometimes I feel tired or I feel sad because something happened with my personal life, in my personal life. And when I have a class with someone, I forget the problem.
That is so true, That's so
Yeah,
true.
I forget. I say I don't remember what I was sad or angry because of something.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
usually okay, I usually remember why I was sad, but I change. But but my feelings change. I usually remember exactly why I was pissed off or why something disturbed me. But um definitely it's just, yeah, you feel different. You feel different about it. You feel like less bothered. You forget about it a little bit. Yeah, you're right. You're actually, you're
and
saying the truth.
how what is it for you?
It's very similar. But I mean, what you're explaining is very similar to my experience. I found the exact same thing. To be honest, yeah, exactly. If there's a problem or something like that, something's disturbing me, something's bothering me, you have a call, and because you have to just like, dedicate so much like focus like to the situation, right? You can't think about something else and be like one on one engaged with somebody. You can't think about something else. So it it's the best way to literally just move on from whatever was disturbing you, and someone else comes with a completely different energy, and it just, you have to like match their level, right? You have to at least, minimum like match their energy. So yeah, I feel the same thing. I feel the exact same thing. That's
Yes,
cool.
really good. And do you still remember how was your first class? How was the experience for you?
Yeah, but to be honest, I was teaching before, right?
Mhm.
So I was like teaching in person, right? So I was teaching in schools and in like language centers and institutes, universities like that, or like different parts of the world. So I traveled and was teaching English and traveling. So I just remember, like, obviously an online one-on-one class just being good. Like, it was better. I was like, well, this is so much better than than dealing with a whole class. So I was like, yeah, and I'm in the comfort of my own home or something. So it's like it was nice. It was a good experience, to be honest. I wasn't really, you know, too. I don't think I was too nervous or anything. Yeah, I think it was fine. What about you? How was your first experience of
Okay, my first
it?
experience,
You were stressed, yeah.
yeah, was so difficult for me because my first student request to record the class.
Oh, the first one.
My first, yeah, in my first class, and I said, "Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
god. Yeah.
this is the end of the
You're like, there's going to be proof. There's going to be evidence. That's what
yeah,
you're thinking.
because he record all of his classes, and he also have a YouTube channel. And yeah, he proposed to me to record the class, and I said, "Oh my God, okay, I have to do that." And yeah,
And then you started recording. That's why you started recording everything after.
yeah, yeah, because it's a really good way to practice. It's a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good way. And no, my student, it was my best student so far.
Okay.
Or,
Oh,
yeah,
that student, the
yeah,
first one,
yeah,
was
yeah.
your
He,
best one.
my friend, he have a really good level. He's in C1 level
Cool.
in
That's good.
Spanish. He learned Spanish by himself as well,
Nice. Where's he
but
from? What country?
he's from USA.
Hmm.
Atlanta, I think Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Uh-huh.
Was he a black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's learning Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, but
Nice, that's good.
it's a really good student. He's my friend. He's also my friend.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, because of that, because he put my video in his channel, I start receiving a lot of students because they say,
Really?
"Oh, you are the teacher, you are the Michael's teacher and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
really good. It will be a pleasure to have a class with you." And it was really good. And I still have those students. Can you believe
Wow.
it?
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that video is still on
Yeah.
the internet
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can
Yeah.
watch it. I can go and find it. Will you send me
Yeah, of
the link, or
course.
are
I'm
you
gonna
shy?
send it. Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. And yeah, I love him too much. He's so special. He's so special, really good person.
That's
Hmm.
good. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, that's good. And so you live in Central Colombia. You're with. Are you? Do you live alone? You live with family? Are your family in the
My family,
area?
yeah, I've been living alone for 7 years.
Cool.
Yeah, 7 years. And I used to live in alone. I love it because I can learn or I've been learning a lot about myself.
That's good.
Um, what else? Yeah, I live in
You like the
a
independence, yeah.
yeah, I'm really independent. I start in a new um um how is the name? A new business. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What else? I also learning Portuguese, and yeah, I love go to the gym, and I spend my time learning languages.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That's good. So you're learning Portuguese. But are you good at Portuguese? I mean, was it easy
No,
for you being
I
like from
learning.
like?
I learning.
Are you learning? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I thought maybe it's easy for people because Spanish and Portuguese is similar, and then Brazil is like close to. Is Brazil close to you guys? Brazil close to
Yeah,
Colombia? So I thought maybe you mix with a lot of Brazilians. These are all just my thoughts, but maybe I'm wrong.
it's interesting because I went to Brazil. I went to Brazil because it's my birthday, and I visited Sao Paulo and Rio because of the
Nice.
carnival.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
I realized that they don't know nothing about Colombia.
Really?
Yeah, they don't understand when you speak in Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, it
Oh, I'm
was
surprised.
really weird for me. They don't know about the most famous singers. They don't know about the culture. They just know about Pablo Escobar. Have
Pablo
you ever heard
Escobar.
this
Yeah, yeah,
question? Yeah.
Pablo. Yeah. The main man, the boss man, Pablo Escobar. Yeah, yeah. That's who they know
Yeah.
about. Wow, that's surprising. I thought the South American countries were more, connected. People were mixing. I thought it was a bit like Europe, I thought it was maybe like how, Spain, Portugal, Germany, France, people are just, they mix, and, Britain as well before it was outside of Europe, before Brexit, people were mixing a lot, languages being like exchanged and stuff like that. So in South America, it doesn't happen like
No,
that, I guess.
no, because Brazil is like it's like other world. It's like they are totally separate to the Latin culture, to the others countries in Latin America. And they have their own music, they have their own singers, they have their own food, but which is normal because all of us have our own food, but their culture is for me it's quite weird because it's, for example, when you try to speak with them about any or something about Colombia, they never say, "Oh yeah, I know that," or no, they don't know nothing. Even if you speak in Spanish, they couldn't make relations with the language. It's
Okay.
weird. Hmm.
Yeah, that is a bit strange. Wow. Interesting, interesting. But okay, so you're learning Portuguese, and from who? Are you learning on iTalki as well?
No, by myself, I developing my own methodology.
Oh, okay. Right, your own
Yeah,
methodology.
yeah.
Wow. Creating something special, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I always try to, because I love business and I try to investigate a lot about different methods and I try to apply them in myself. And if it works, I'm gonna patent that methodology. Yeah, and try. I'm learning. I've been learning. I feel quite in confidence, but I'm not ready to have a conversation yet.
Okay, fair enough. Fair play. Cool. And so do you have a YouTube channel as well? Have
Yes.
you started your own YouTube channel? Yeah?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel and
Cool.
I have different it's really good because I creating a space for my students or for people who is trying to learn other language.
Yeah.
And I show them the things that makes them feel frustrated. It's like, for example, I show them other process with the intention that they can see themselves in those people.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
for example, if you feel frustration when you are trying to learn any language, in that channel, you are going to see that other people feel the same.
Yeah. Which
Mhm.
helps. Makes you feel better.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good. It's really helpful, and yeah, this is my purpose because I have a lot of students. We say, "Oh, I don't want to continue having Spanish classes because I lose my motivation. I
Yeah.
don't want to try because my friend learned first than me, and I feel that I don't know enough intelligence. I don't. I'm not good with language or something. But
Okay.
this is my idea. Try to create a confidence space.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, like a safe space, yeah, for
Hmm.
people's progress. That's nice. That's good. Yeah,
Hmm.
languages, like learning language is not easy, is it? It's not easy, but it's also not like hard at the same time. It
Hmm.
just takes patience, right? It just like takes a lot of patience. I've been learning, a couple languages myself, and it takes time. And it's like what I always say to students, it's like watching a shadow. Like when the sun casts a shadow, right? The shadow, when you watch it, it never moves, right? You never see it moving. But if you like look away, forget about it, and then look back, oh, it's moved, it's moved, it's moved. So it's like if you're always watching your progress and you're trying to see, have I improved yet? Have I improved? Every conversation, oh, I think I got worse. Oh, maybe I'm better. Maybe I'm worse. Then you just get frustrated, you know. But if you just do the work, be consistent, do what you can, you know, even if it's a small bit every day, or if it's a small bit, you know, twice a week, 3 times a week, something like that, you'll see progress eventually. You know, after 3 months, you feel the progress. You know, after 6 months, you feel the progress. But yeah, it's just that consistency. You know, that's the consistency that's needed.
Right. And happen the same in all aspects. For example, if you go to the gym and you have spent, for example, 1 year or 1 hour a year, and you couldn't see the results, and you start comparing yourself with other people. You start saying, "Oh, why she's in that shape or in that shape, and in my case have been totally different, and maybe I'm eating bad, or I doing wrong the exercises, and or I'm not good doing that." And happen the same in all aspects. Happen the same with friends, when you couldn't find good friends because all the time they try to take advantage about you. Happen the same if you don't put enough energy, and you don't classify people all the time, you are gonna repeat the patterns. It's the same.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. So are you a positive person? Would you say you're like overall a positive, very optimistic person?
Yeah, I love it. I love that way because people all the time say, "Oh, you have to say optimistic because life is no pink rose, pink color." And in my case, it's totally different. I always try to say the most wonderful way. I understand, always try to take the best part of the people, but I always try to do my best. Always.
That's good. That is good. Yeah. Yeah, I like that way as well. I think it's good to be optimistic. I think,
Yes.
like, you know, if you're more positive, or if you're more optimistic about a situation, then you improve your chances of that situation going well, you know, or going how you want it to go. And if you're more like negative about a situation, then you decrease your chances of, you know, it being successful or it being good. So yeah, I agree. Personally, I believe in like, well, I believe in like energy, and like if you put out good energy, you know, you get good energy back. I believe that as well. I think that's all. I think that's all true. You know, karma. You give what you get, or you get what you give. That type of thing. You know. So yeah, I agree. So your gym session, do you have like a gym channel as well? Do you like record for gym as well, or is it just your YouTube channel
No,
is just for languages?
just for languages. Just
Just
for language.
languages, okay. So you don't do like YouTube for like other hobbies as
No,
well?
no,
Okay.
no,
No.
no. In my case, it's not because I don't consider myself like a good example in that because I still rediscovering myself even in that area, and in
In the
my
fitness
case,
area, you're
yeah.
rediscovering. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I just try to teach that I know, that I things that I feel completely sure about that. And yeah, this is my way. My idea is all the time is helping people, or to try to help people, or yeah, helping people in different aspects.
Cool. That's good. Good stuff.
This is
And
good.
what about traveling then? Have you been like outside? Have you traveled abroad, like outside of South America? Have you been to Europe? Have you been to North
No,
America?
no, I never
Do you
have.
want to? Do you hope to travel like one day?
Yeah, in the future
No?
will be, yeah, those are my plans, but I don't know yet. But yeah, I will want to go to Spain or London or something.
That's good. Yeah.
Yes. So talking about languages, what do you think, or what would you consider will be the biggest mistake when you try to learn any language by yourself?
Biggest mistake. That's a good question. Biggest mistake you've made trying to learn a language by yourself. I'd say the biggest mistake is not speaking, not trying to speak. I'd say that's a big mistake. You know, when people just learn a lot of vocabulary, learn a lot of grammar, and, you know, watch a lot of shows, and then when they meet someone who speaks that language that they're learning, they just can't speak. You know, I'd say that's a big mistake. That's
You're
then,
right.
then you learn the hard way. You know, you learn the hard way that speaking can only be improved with speaking. You know, that's it. That skill can only be developed by speaking. It's like the other skills kind of like lend to each other. You know, they affect each other in some ways. Like if you practice your writing, it helps with your grammar. You know, you practice, listening will help your grammar and writing, but speaking is only going to be improved by speaking, so
Mhm.
if you're not speaking, you can end up, you think you're making a lot of progress with the language, but then, when it comes to the actual use of it, you can't use it. Kind of, you feel a little bit, you can feel really disappointed, I did that a little bit because, a couple of languages that I'm learning. I'm learning Arabic. Arabic is one language I'm learning, and then there's an African dialect I'm learning called Hausa as well. So I'm learning
Mhm.
those two languages, and sometimes I'm just learning vocabulary, vocab. But if I don't speak, I just like see my level just decrease. So yeah, that's the biggest mistake, I think. That's what I would say. Yeah. What about
Yeah.
you? What do you think? What do you think is the biggest mistake?
Okay. According with my experience, I think is comparing yourself all the
Comparing.
time with
Oh yeah.
other process,
Mm,
with other people. When you start comparing yourself, you lose motivation. Definitely, you lose motivation. You sometimes, if you don't have enough security or enough confidence in yourself, you could give up easily.
true. True.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
me, yeah, that it will be the most biggest mistake, and try to translate your own languages to the other languages all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like if you're thinking in your own language, trying to speak another one, right?
Yes, yes. It happened the same with my students in USA, but it's normal. It's totally normal because we need a reference. So all the time we try to see which part of our language we are learning, and yeah, it's easy to fail in that mistake.
Yeah.
But in general, for me, comparing yourself with other process or other people, it will be the
Mm,
worst thing. Hmm.
that's a good one. That's a very good one. I agree. Um, so the name Abadia, where's that come from? Where
Our
does that,
yes.
like, what does it mean? Where does it come from? What's Abadia? Is that Spanish?
Yeah, but from Spain.
From Spain? Yeah.
Yeah, Spain. It's a Spain last name.
Sounds like Andalusian
Yes, yeah.
Spain.
In fact, Abadia, it's like the old church in Spain. The
Okay.
old, yeah, the old church in
Okay.
Spain. And yeah, I investigate about that.
Abadia. Did you like research that? Did you check? Did you
Yeah,
investigate about it? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
And
interesting.
yeah, it's related with Spain, but I don't know why, because my family is from the Pacific coast, and I don't know exactly what happened with my last name,
Mm.
but my last name comes from Spain.
From Spain, yeah. Nice. So Abadia is what the name of a cathedral, a big cathedral, big church
Yeah.
in Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
In the south, yeah. Cool.
Mhm.
Interesting. Nice name. Nice name. I was wondering when I saw it, like what like where it is from. I was thinking about that before the call. But yeah, that's good. That's good.
Mhm.
So anyway, let me show you. For these conversation calls, I'll just show you just very quickly what I use. I normally use this website engu.com. Have you ever used it before?
No.
It's a good one. You might find it useful. I don't know if they have a Spanish version. They might have it. They might have a Spanish version, or maybe it's translated as well. But I'll write it for you. I use it for my students. I just put it in the link. I put it in the iTalki link.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, we're on Skype, aren't we? But anyway, I put it in the iTalki link. I'll put it
Really
in this
good.
chat as well.
So
But it's yeah.
let me show you my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, please, yeah.
Yeah, if you.
Please do. You'll send me the link, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Was really really good to know you, and I
Yeah.
enjoyed a lot our conversation. Okay.
No, I did as well. Thank you. It was nice to meet you. I hope we can speak again soon. Feel free anytime we can talk again.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah,
be great. Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Sandra. Take care.
Good weekend.
You too. Bye bye. Cheers. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.